Hi darlings, thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. And today I have a Bible journaling process for you in my Interleaf Bible. And today I am using a devotional that was over on the Creative Retreats website, and it is called Commune with God. So these are the two, it's 3 pages. It's a principle of 3 pages. There's one that comes with these little prayer cards, this beautiful prayer based off of the devotional that I'm going to show you. And this is the second or the third page. This comes with all of these beautiful elements. Let me just turn this for you. Father in heaven, amen, in prayer. And you can already tell that this is about prayer. And so we have some elements that look like the kit for this month, the faith-filled box. I'm sorry, the faith art box. And we have like this open space here, kind of like a Polaroid. We also here have a little prayer card. I am loving this. So these are the 2 pages of ephemera. And so on the actual, the first page, there is actually a devotional. Now I didn't print out the devotional because I'm not going to use that in my Bible, but I read through it here on my tablet. And then now I'm going to use the Faithful Digital's pages that came with it to journal in my Interleaf. So just to show you, it comes with the devotional, the cards, and then the ephemera. And I decided just to print out the 2 that I will be using in my Bible. So like I said, I'll be in my Interleaf Bible, and let me put you on fast forward and let's dig in. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the elements that I know I want to use. I love this little square that has the open middle box. It kind of reminded me of a Polaroid, so I thought I would use the picture that I wanted to document and place that in the middle. So what I'm going to do is kind of eyeball it and cut along where I know that the square is going to be. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut out this picture. And after I cut out this picture, I'm going to make sure that it's going to fit in that box, and then I am going to round the edges. Now, I will warn you that I thought I was going to use it to layer on this one, but I actually end up layering it on something else, but it still does get used. So there we go. Okay, now I'm looking at my Faithful Digitals of what I have left, and I am going to cut out this little square. A lot of times we don't know what to do with this square because this is kind of just a box. You can use this for layering. You can use it to make another journaling card. I will be using it later on in the video to add some borders to my page. So this is part of the little prayer cards that come with this Commune devotional. The content of the Commune devotional is so good. She did an amazing job. And it just reminded me in her prayer towards the bottom that whatever we are praying for, we can pray boldly in faith. Sometimes I think we are praying for things, but we're just praying lightly. And it just reminded me of that verse in Hebrews 4:16 that says, "Come boldly before the throne." And I needed that reminder today that even though I've been praying for something maybe for a little bit longer than I would have liked to, not to kind of dwindle in my prayer. If not, that every time I present this prayer to the Lord, I can bring it boldly before Him. And that is what I'm doing in this page today. So I cut out a couple more of my elements. And after I know exactly what I'm going to use, now I'm going to work on my background. I have another page behind this, and I knew that whatever color or whatever I blended onto this page wasn't going to be perfect. It was going to be more distressed because of all the elements that are on the back of this page. And that's okay. I just decided to use one color to blend in enough color all over this page because most of it is going to get covered up anyways. So this is where I'm showing you what you can do with that little block of pattern paper. I am going to cut it to size, and then I'm going to use this as a border. So because I printed this on sticker paper, white sticker paper, I'm going to tear along the edges to give it a little bit of that distressed look, just like the background. And then I'm going to just peel off the backing, and I'm going to use this at the top and at the bottom to frame out the middle of my page where I'm going to put most of my elements. So I added that portion on the top, and now I'm gonna add this at the bottom. And the torn edges give it that distressed look, and so does the uneven blending in the back. So now I'm just gonna lay this out. I'm gonna use lots of layering so I can add all the pinks and the greens and mints and turquoises colors that are here. And now I'm just rounding off more of the edges. I didn't want some things to be rounded and then other things not to be, so I just went ahead and rounded everything that I knew was going to be on this page. So I'm layering this card that I was going to use to journal, and then 2 of the prayer cards I'm gonna layer and use at the bottom right. I love the elements that they included in this devotional. They included journaling cards, prayer cards, words like Father, Father in heaven, prayer, amen, and they're just the perfect elements to put together a prayer page. So now I'm going to start adhering things down. I'm using my tape runner because I know I have something on the back of this. I do not want to use any liquid adhesive. That may be too tough. And I'm just layering and putting on the adhesive. I do run out of adhesive, so I'm gonna go and grab another one real quick. In this video, you'll see me use 3 types of adhesives. The first one is this permanent tape runner, which I love. It always stays on. It's great for bigger elements, and a little goes a long way. You add a little bit to the corners and it stays down pretty well. So now you'll see me grab my foam adhesive. This is going to stick to my picture, but then allow it to pop up off the page to add a little bit of dimension. Most of the elements on my page, I use the tape adhesive to add on, but then you'll see me in a little bit grab also the zigzag glue pen. This is gonna help me with the smaller points that I know my ruler adhesive will not get to. So I'll go ahead and grab that zigzag pen, and it's perfect for alphas because you can really get that glue into slim places. So I'm just using this on the bottom of these 2 words to make sure they are glued on well. Now just the last finishing touches, adding my date stamp with that beautiful pomegranate color from Creative Retreat Inks. Then I'm going to also use that word prayer from the Faithful Digitals just to add towards the top on that banner. And again, my zigzag pen glue comes so handy because it really allows me to get glue on that word without getting excess glue on my page. I love it, definitely. It's one to have in your stash. And that is it. That wraps up my page. That is it, darlings. I love how it turned out. Just a simple prayer page where I can document a photo and just go in there privately, and I will be doing my private journaling there. Just a prayer over my family that I want to document here in my Bible. And it's okay, you do not have to share all of your journaling. You can either cover it up, or in this instance, I'll be doing my prayers off camera. So if you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing and being part of my darlings. Hit the like button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Leave some comments or questions below about anything I used, about the principle. I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for joining me each and every videos here on my channel, darlings. God bless. Bye.